An Oklahoma oral surgeon has surrendered his license to practice. Dr. Scott Harrington permanently handed over his license Friday to the State Board of Dentistry. This after thousands of his patients underwent testing for HIV and hepatitis. The health department reported the conditions in his clinics were unsanitary. Harrington's 2 Tulsa clinics have been closed since March of 2013. That's when state health officials urged about 7,000 of his current and former patients to undergo testing for the communicable diseases. Harrington's former patients reacting to the day's news where many told us that they're very happy that he surrendered his license. But 2 News reporter Brandon Richard discovered not everyone feels that way. Brandon?
Well, Karen, I spoke to several of Harrington's former patients on the phone today. Their reaction, much like the reaction on social media, wondering why he didn't surrender his license sooner. But one woman says she thinks he should still be able to practice.
It's almost unreal in a sense that this could be happening.
When we last spoke with Joyce Baylor, she had just learned she was one of nearly 7,000 former patients of oral surgeon Scott Harrington, suddenly at risk for hepatitis and HIV. Health officials say they found dirty medical instruments inside his offices.
When you go to the doctor, you trust them, and you don't look for anything to be wrong.
Joyce's results came back negative, and today she feels differently about the situation.
I just think it's unfair what they've done to him. I really do.
Given that experts can only trace one hepatitis contraction to Harrington's office, tells Joyce all she needs to know.
Out of all the patients that he has, one person I think was so unfair.
Joyce says a malpractice suit would be more appropriate.
I would hate to be on a job, make one mistake and you're out.
And health leaders aren't the only ones she thinks treated Harrington unfairly. She says the public has too.
The people that you're talking about that weren't affected by this, well, what are they upset about? Dr. Harrington, I'm very sorry this has happened to you. I am behind you. And if you were in practice and should I needed your help, I would come to you.
And we should point out that state health officials say Harrington also committed negligence by employing unlicensed workers and then failing to supervise those workers properly. His attorney declined to speak with us. In the 2 News Center, I'm Brandon Richard.